All right, I know it's been a bit of a messy morning, and there may be just a brief pause in that weather system. Certainly on the corner of Papineau and Rennie-Levesque seems to have paused underneath clouds for now. But I know it created tons of mess out there, road closures, etc. Perhaps Transport Quebec being proactive in a few of those situations. But we have seen reports of flooding. By the way, on days like today, we need you, our listeners, to help us out. So at 514-790-0800, you can give me a call. If you've had to go through something this morning, maybe you drove your car through rain that was a little higher than you would have liked, do give me a call. And we are hearing about flooding at Resillience Montreal. It's our pleasure to welcome back Nakuset onto the program, Executive Director of the Native Women's Shelter and co-manager of Resillience Montreal. Nakuset, welcome back to the show.
Hi.
What'd you wake up to this morning?
Calls from the staff at 7 in the morning, going downstairs and discovering a flood. You have to understand that, the food and the clothing, we keep everything in the basement. So when it starts to flood, we have to throw out food, we have to throw out clothing, and the staff, when they come in, want to help the lineup of people that are coming for services, and now they can't because they're dealing with a flood. So you have people that are hungry, people that are in crisis, and what we're asking for is for people to show up and help with the flood so that we can help with the clientele that show up.
And I know you've had to face this before. Is it a matter of infrastructure, at the city level, that causes these floods over and over?
Potentially. I mean, we're renting.
Yeah.
So we have spoken to the owner time and time again about this. And eventually we will be moving. So I'm not sure if he's really that invested in making any changes because we've asked.
Yeah.
So what we've done is just been proactive. I know yesterday, before everyone left, they, raised as much as they could off the ground. They put in the sub pump. They were doing everything, but it didn't matter because as soon as, the first staff came in, calls started coming in saying, okay, we need backup. And unfortunately, some of our staff are on vacation. So, the person that usually handles the volunteers is away. And this is why I put out a post. So I really am grateful for everyone who reposted the post that I put out on social media because hopefully there's a lineup of people that are there to help. But, right now David Chapman's not answering the phone because he's literally, in the basement, trying to pull water out.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Especially this time of year, the people are away. It's just worse timing. The timing couldn't be worse when it comes to this kind of thing.
Exactly. And people are we're finding that at Resilience, the amount of people grow on a daily basis. So when we prepare 1,000 meals, that's literally what we're doing. So that's a lot of food. This is food that we've bought, food that could be, ruined because I haven't had an update yet from Resilience. But, we have to be careful. We don't want to contaminate. We don't want to do anything. So if anything looks like it's been touched by water, it's out. And then it costs Resilience more money because then they have to go, and buy all this food over again. Yeah, and it's expensive and it's just incredibly stressful. And the people are waiting in line to come in and to have food. And if all the cooks are downstairs pulling out water, we're not helping the people. And they don't have anywhere else to go.
Nakuset, for our listeners, how could they help you the most on a day like today?
For all the brave ones, show up in the back, in the alleyway, ring the doorbell, and help. That would be awesome. If you have some money, donate to Resilience because chances are they're going to have to restock. All the, they have the dried goods, they have fresh produce. Whatever's down there, because we do have a fridge there. If the water raises above the fridge, we're kind of screwed.
And Nakuset, listen, courage on a day like today, and I want to thank you for taking the time to share with our listeners, and I hope some of them heed that call.
I really appreciate you putting me on the line. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Co-manager of Resilience Montreal, Nakuset, right there.